Hello, Gary Champion, psychic medium, with another little video, hoping to help. Been prompted to speak about people, and occasionally someone comes along, wants a reading that wants you to answer 15 questions, one right in a row. They don't care what Spirit's trying to tell them. Those readings are, as long as I get what I want, I don't care about the rest of it. And they're missing the point. The meat on the bone is the spiritual stuff, not the where did daddy bury the treasure? When am I going to get married? Do I need a bigger house? Is this car good enough for me? And I give those kinds of readings. They seem to turn out okay. We're just answer 15. I don't want any of that mumbo jumbo stuff. I don't want any of that spirit stuff. I want you to tell me the answer to these 15 questions. Can you do that? They're angry before they even show up. They're angry. I can do that, but you're missing the good part. Where's my man? Why am I not married? That's a big question. Okay, well, is getting married going to help you any? You're getting married just because you want to get married, not because you're looking for love or you want a loving relationship. You usually end up in the wrong place. You've seen those groups and you've seen those people. It doesn't usually end well for them. Instead of getting what you want, maybe you should be more concerned with getting what you need. The parts of you that are missing, the parts in me that are missing that I work on are the goodies. That's it. Those are the goodies. When you die, that stuff goes with you. The rest of it, somebody else gets. Somebody be driving your car, married to your wife, petting your dog, taking your kids to school because you were more interested in stuff than you were people. Now, I know that I can't change that. I'm aware that if you're a money person, property, a deal doer, then those people don't usually seek a reading anyway. They're not believers. They're not metaphysical. They're not sensitive. They're into stuff. That's knew a lady that told me she bought a dog once because it matched the interior of her car, and showed it to me. I was in high school, but she showed that to me. That her dog got in the car. See, he matches the. Instead of picking a dog that has a temperament that suits you, buying a dog that fits the interior of your car is about the dumbest thing I've ever heard of. But people do it all the time. I can't be seen with him because he doesn't wear a suit and a tie. I can't be seen with him. He's just wrong. Where looking inside at the person inside is what you should be doing, not at the exterior. Exterior tells you nothing about someone. It really doesn't, except maybe their money status. They're wearing handmade suits and shoes and ties and all that stuff. That tells you they make money, but it doesn't tell you anything that's important in surviving in a marriage or a relationship or a business thing. Some people, that's businesses look for those guys because they look good. And when they show up and they're sitting around the table and blah, 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 they look the part. And most people are willing to accommodate that to get the job. It's like an actor. He's reading lines. It's hard to sustain that. Phonies. That's what we call them, phonies. And pretending to be metaphysical to get a date, that's gone on for a lot lately. Well, I'm taking yoga. You see my yoga? I'm good. To pick up girls. As soon as he got the girl, you never see him on a yoga mat ever again. It was all a game. It was all a ploy. Anyway, readings usually flow pretty naturally. Stuff just comes out, the stuff you need to hear. And people will say, when I ask a question, yeah. And yeah, I answer questions, and that's okay. Usually a combination of both is a good reading. But when people don't want to hear the mumbo jumbo, that is the reading. The spiritual part of life is what sustains you, dead or alive. Your body is temporary. It's a temporary abode. It's like the what is it? The animals in the sea, crustaceans and things. They'll have a hermit crab. He has a shell on his back that he found on the bottom of the ocean. It fits him for a while. He gets bigger. He has to chuck that for the next big thing, and he puts that on, wears that around for a while. Anyway, these are just my thoughts that are coming to me about readings and what are you really seeking in a reading? Are you wanting to know something to beat your competition up with, which is very unspiritual, or are you interested in knowing what's going on with you, your path, what you should be doing, what you've neglected? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe a combination of all that's okay in a reading. All I know is that I can only give you what they want me to give you. They often won't give me what you want because it's an unreasonable request. When is my husband going to die? That's an unreasonable and death is a very unpredictable thing. And most people you can't. Life is tenuous, but people can go on like that for years and years. And predicting someone's death, I get it. Sometimes I've gotten in big trouble for it. So y'all remember the thing with a lady in Arkansas that I saw her in the middle of the night someplace and told her she had a couple of weeks to live and she died in 2 weeks, but she told everybody about it. And that ended up on the internet and got me in trouble. But the family saved me. Family came along and said, we needed to know that, really did make preparations and things. So unless there's a need for you to know, that's overrides things, then they're not going to talk about it. But I used to get asked that question a lot. When's my husband going to die? I thought, oh man, this will be on the front page of the newspaper and the internet. Woman kills husband because he lives too long. But it's fairly common. A lot of TV movies made, they're made about that. My wife and I joke about it lately. Look, she's going to kill him. he's late. He's living too long. Don't let her near the guy. Anyway, the things you want are not the things you need sometimes. Sometimes the things you want are exactly what you need. And some people are good at separating those. The wanting and the needing are exactly the same. And with some people, they just want. It has nothing to do with anything they need. So the thing that builds you up spiritually is the stuff you need. Pay attention to details. I don't know if you can hear it or not, but my wife is having fun with our little puppy in the other room. She's not aware that I'm trying to do a video, so like ranker. He likes those toys that squeak. So if that interrupted you, I'm not going to apologize. Those are the things you need. And soon I'm going to go in there and sit on the floor and play with the dog because I need it. No fear, no regret, no anger. Thanks for watching.